Welcome back to the Arbitrary YouTube channel. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful giant bow detail using a scuba fabric. You can use this to decorate your already made dress and you can place it anywhere you want. It's very lovely and it's very simple to make. If this is what you would like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of the tutorial. Thank you. YouTube channel. Today we'll be learning how to make a giant bow using this scuba fabric. You can use any fabric of your choice. It doesn't have to be scuba, but if you are working with a fabric that is not so strong, you may want to add interface like hairstay or paper stay just to give it a bit of structure. So the scuba I'm working with is just a medium texture. It's not so strong as well, but for the purpose of this tutorial I'll be using this single fabric. Ideally, when you're working with this, to conceal all these edges, or you use a pinking shear scissors, which we normally call zigzag scissors, but ideally you should cut two of each of your fabric so that you can use them to turn each other neatly. So now in this case I won't be making a single bow, I'll be making two giant bows and I'll place them on each other. So for the first one, which is the shorter one, I'll be working with a length of around 15 inches by 11 inches for the short one, and then for the long part of the bow I'll be working with a fabric of 22 inches by the same 11 inches. So we have fabric of the same weight but differs in their length, okay, by just a bit. So the first one is 15 by 11, the second one is 22 by 11 inches. Okay, so this is the first one. Like I was saying, ideally this is not a tutorial. If I'm working for a client, I may want to cut two of these so that I'll just place them against each other and then sew it round and then use it to turn out each other. It will even give it more fluffy effect, but because this is a tutorial I'm just using this single fabric. So now I have this first one is ready, but in the case of the second one, I like to have like a star on the hemline. So to get this, I'll just go up from the hemline here by 4 inches, and once I mark my 4 inches using my ruler, I'll connect it diagonally to the other end like this. And then once I connect it diagonally, I'm going to take my scissors and then I'll cut it off so that I can have like this kind of shape, because this is what I want. So once I have this, now I'll place the short one on the long one like this, and bear in mind that this bow can be as big as you want it and the amount of fabric that you have to work with. It doesn't have to be this small. It can be smaller than this and it can be bigger than this. You just need to increase your measurement. So once I have them placed on each other like this, I'm okay with what I have. So now to fold it, I'll get the midpoint of the first bow, which is the 15 inches, which in this case is going to be 7.5. I'm just going to note it with a point like that so that I can mark it there. I'll set it aside and then I'll cut a long strip of fabric to tie my bow when I'm done folding it. So to fold my bow now, I'm just going to place on the midpoint that I marked. I'm going to fold it over like this. So this edge, because this edge is not neat, I'm going to be folding it inward, and then from there I'm going to fold my fabric like this. You can see I am folding it. It's very simple to fold, so just place it like this. You can just fold it over like this. Okay, so like I was saying, I left like 1 inch difference from the shorter to the longer up here, and then on the midpoint I'm going to start folding it like this. So I'm trying to fold in this because remember I did not close the edge of mine. So if you are doing yours, assuming you've turned them against each other, it will be neatly finished on the edge. So I'm just trying to fold it inward like this, and then I'll keep picking it on the midpoint like this. So once I pick everything, I'll take my long strip of fabric that I cut, I use it to cover it like this, and then I'm going to tie it on the other end. So you can either tie it or take it to the machine and sew it. So once you tie it tightly, I'm going to arrange it to see what I have. Okay, and I'm okay with what I am looking at, so I can tie it again just to secure it further before I cut off this rope. So now once it is secured, I'm going to cut off the rope, and then this is what my bow is looking like. Okay, you can see that it is really lovely. I'll take it to the mannequin now so that we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so this is it. You can place this anyhow you wish on your dress, but this is how I've decided to place mine. I can see it just brings out the elegance. It changes a simple dress from just a regular dress to a very elegant dress. You can see how simple it is to make this bow. So like I said, because this is a scuba fabric, I don't have my pinking shears here, but if you have your zigzag scissors and you use it to cut it, it just beautifies it. That is if you don't intend to turn it out like I did for mine. But if you intend to turn it out to just have something bolder or bigger, you don't need that. You just need to cut two of each of the fabric and then use them to turn each other. So give this a try and let's see what you come up with. It's very simple to mix, a simple DIY tutorial. Thank you for watching our video. See you in the next one. Bye.